So as it turns out, there are a lot of questions about GoPro and GoPro related products online. And so I thought it'd be fun to take the top 100 questions searched on Google about GoPro and see if we can come up with answers. Let's get started.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black, and if you are new here, don't be a stranger, click that button right there. And also, this is part 2 of a little mini series of this top 100 questions, because that's a lot of questions to answer. So if you want to check out the first 10 questions, check out part 1. I'll put a link up here. And if you want to get notified for when I post part 3, make sure you ding the bell. Links to everything we're talking about will be down in the description. Plus, I have some really good coupon codes. You can save money for GoPro accessories and GoPros themselves. So check that out down there, plus a surprise link. And I also turned off the mid-roll ads so you can enjoy this content uninterrupted. And that's all thanks to ArtGrid, the best place that you can get great stock footage or B-roll just to help your video projects look more professional and engaging. But I'll tell you more about that at the end of the video, and in case you duck out early, do check out the link in the description or the pinned comment and check it out for yourself. Now, before we jump into the Google search questions, I asked you on part 1 if you had any questions about GoPros. I will pick one at random. This is a question from Steve WB. How do I turn a Hero 5 into a Hero 9? Now, I think he's referencing when I used the GoPro subscription and I had a broken Hero 5. They have this no questions asked replacement policy, although they do ask some questions. They said they were gonna send a Hero 8 and they ended up sending a Hero 9. That's how I did it. Maybe you can too. Now, if you have a GoPro related question, leave that in the comments right now. And on part 3, I will pick one at random and hopefully pick yours. All right, let's get to it. There are 90 questions left on this list. I don't know how many we're gonna get through today, but we'll see. All right, so we pick one at random. What are the best settings? So settings are all gonna depend on what you're using it for, but I can tell you what I use for my go-to settings for when I'm going out and either vlogging or trying to capture some shots where I'm on a skateboard and stuff like that. And I wanna set this at 4K, 50 frames per second or 60 frames per second, depending on your region. I have it on wide, hyper smooth high. I put bitrate up at high, keep shutter on auto. Sharpness, I keep on medium, color natural. And on shortcuts, I like to have lower left lens, lower right, I switch that one to ISO max just in case it gets dark and I need to change that one on the fly. Slow-mo on the upper left and upper right hyper smooth. For me, that's the perfect settings to go out and just capture anything that I need to capture. Why not 5K at 60 frames per second? Well, I just don't necessarily need 5K quality, and that's just gonna eat up the battery a little bit more and also make it run a little bit hotter. Now, are those the best settings? I guess that's up to you. All right, well, let's go ahead and pick another one here. How to get GPS overlays. Actually, this is a really good question. And I actually did a video not that long ago for a software company called Telemetry Overlays. And this is probably the best way to do it. You use an app on your computer, Windows or PC, and it takes the information on your GPS on your GoPro, and it does all of the work for you. You can export it on the video itself, or you can export it with a green screen and just do some of those edits later. You can also customize where you want things, and it's very well detailed and very cool. Perfect for if you're doing some hiking videos and you want to kind of show people where you are on the map, what your altitude is. It's also perfect if you're doing some driving videos or motorcycle videos, or maybe you're biking across Europe or something like that. It's just a really cool software to have. And I believe my viewers get a discount code, so I'll put that right there. And if you do go to that Telemetry Overlay website, use that discount code and you can save some money. And I think they have a special going on right now too. What GoPro is the best? Now listen, some of these questions might seem a bit dumb, but this is just what is asked on Google. So far, in my experience, the newer GoPros are better. And the 10 is better than the 9 because it's got the newer processor. And then the whole 9 and 10 series having the front facing screen, making sure you're not casting a shadow over your face or the lighting is terrible. Having it all in one body and not needing a case is really nice. The batteries last a good amount if you know how to use them right. So 10 is the best. If you're watching this 3 or 4 months from now, it's probably the 11. Let's pick another one here. Why is GoPro not charging? I would assume from this question that you'd mean the battery's not charging. Now, some people might get confused because if you have it plugged in, you'll see this little icon up here at the top that has the little lightning bolt on it, which means it is charging. Now, if you hit the record button, that little charging icon goes away. So when it's recording and it's plugged in, it looks like it's not charging, but it actually is charging. How to put GoPro on chest. It's very well worded. So putting your GoPro on your chest. I mean, there's a few ways to do that. You can do that, which won't stay. Or you could put your GoPro on this thing called the snap mount. And it comes with a lanyard magnet. Put it around your neck, get it just right, and there you go. You have a GoPro on your chest. And you can also put it through your clothes as well. Another way, and I just did a review on this, you press this button right here, and you can put it around your neck, and you clip it in, and there we go. It's kind of, I mean, it's chest height. If you want it more flat and at your chest, you can actually flip it over and put it on backwards, and then it's kind of upside down, but it's also at your chest, so that's kind of a cool way to do it. There is one more way. It's probably the safest way for like, if you're doing like some extreme sports, like you get the chest harness like this. But yeah, those are the ways that you can put the GoPro on your chest. Next one. Is GoPro better without subscription? Okay, so the GoPro subscription, which we talked about a little bit earlier, I did a whole video because I was not convinced that it was a good buy to have the subscription. But the more I looked into it, the more I was like, it's dumb to not buy a GoPro with the subscription because you're saving a lot of money and you get a lot of perks that go with it. Although you pay per year, but you don't have to auto renew it. Now the whole like cloud backup thing and the quick editing app, I have not really utilized that very much, so I can't really speak on that, but the replacement program, yes. And also the discounts you get on accessories. I mean, and then also you're saving money when you buy it with a subscription. So it's better with the subscription, yes. Is GoPro for cars? Yeah, GoPro is great for cars. On the outside, it's not too heavy. It can stay up on suction cup mounts. On the inside, it's great because you can also put it up on your window or on your dash. And with that telemetry overlay GPS software, you can see your speed and direction and all kinds of information. So yeah, GoPro is for cars. Yeah, next one. How to connect GoPro to a tripod mount. You know, it's funny, I just got this question asked on Instagram from Chet Kincad. He got this light that you see behind me right there. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a GoPro mount on it, so he was asking what's the best way to connect the GoPro to, a screw thread mount. And there are two easy options. For one, you can get this awesome Telesin dual mount. As you can see, it has the action mount legs, but it also has a screw thread at the bottom. You could actually just put your GoPro on it like that. Or you can order an action mount to screw thread mount, and then you put your GoPro on that, which is the mount that I actually sent him the recommendation for because that's probably the easiest one. This one is awesome to have. Definitely think the dual mount is worth having, but if you just need something really quick, get something like that. How to open the battery door. Oh, now, listen, I know that there's a lot of new people out there, so I'm not laughing at you because maybe you just don't know. It can be really confusing. First of all, you see this part right here? Don't open that. But on the other side, that is the battery door right there. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna put your nails in there and you're gonna pinch and pull it down and then you can pull it out. And if you want to take this thing off, all you do is just twist. Like a little twist, you feel like you're gonna break it, you're not. Just like that. And to put it back on, you just line up the bar with the top of the door and you just kind of snap it on just like that. And then you bring it down and it's done. So if you see red, you're dead. That means it's not gonna be waterproof. So you make sure you push it all the way and you don't see the red anymore. All right, I think we can do one more and make it even 10. If you're still this far in the video, make sure you give it one of these things. That'd be great. How to put the GoPro on your head. Now, obviously you can get like a head strap mount like this. This is probably the easiest way to do it. There are some like little clips that you can get. So if you have a hat, you can put it on your hat. It's just really heavy on the brim of your hat. But you can also wear your hat backwards and that might work a little bit better. It's not as secure. And I know this isn't really on your head, but it might be close enough, is a lot of people use like a mouth mount. I find it very disgusting and you have to wash it all the time. If you're looking for something like this is Telesin. They can make it really comfortable to bite down on. So there we go, another 10 questions down. That means we have 80 more to go in this series. And like I said, I didn't put any mid-roll ads on that so you didn't have to get interrupted by any ads throughout this video. So I just wanted to talk about the sponsor right now. An important part for any content creator is having some good stock footage or B-roll. you know, to cover up some of those rough edits or to help illustrate the story you're portraying in your videos. And ArtGrid is one of the best out there, and they have a huge selection of different videos, and you can easily search it by keyword or theme, shot type. I mean, you can browse for ages. There's so much good content, and you don't want to make the mistake of using unlicensed footage in your videos because that can come back to bite you. And you don't want to spend a huge amount of time searching for different clips or a huge amount of money buying separate clips when you can just pay per month or per year and you can have all these clips at your disposal. Now, I'm not just trying to sell you on this. This is something that I use a lot and I highly recommend it. ArtGrid has been a great supporter of this channel and helping it grow. So if you could do me a favor and click the link in the description or the pinned comment, and that will let them know that you came from me, and that will help out my channel and it'll also help out your channel. So check it out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you found it helpful, maybe you didn't, but either way, I'm gonna keep going with this list and have some fun with it, and I'll see you next time.
Mr. Black.
Can we call you Uncle Blackie?
No.